Psst, join the party. Join us. Join us. Psst, join the party. Join us. There's room for more. Psst, join the party. There's room for more. There's room for more. There's room for more.
Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange and complex worlds using only your imagination and your thumbs. A hypothetical situation missing one key part will be transmitted to your device, like this one. Ads before online videos have been banished. In their place are 15-second videos of this. They are not skippable. Is life better? There are infinite possibilities you could write in to complete this scenario. Choose wisely, though, because everybody else will then answer yes or no. And you will earn more points if you split the room. Fitting name, huh? For those of you in the audience, you'll be competing as one player. Your answers will be determined by a majority vote. Yes, even in a nebulous void, democracy is important. At the end of the game, the person who creates the most divisive dimensions will win. Got it? Good. Now let's begin. At the crossroads of realities, there are no standards. It's like women's clothing sizes, but for the mind. It's time to split the room. Fill in the blank to complete the scenario. And now, driving up ratings. You're a rideshare driver. If you end the day with a 5-star rating, you get this. A terrible passenger demands you run a red light. Do you? The longer it takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get. And now, Binge Pipe presents Bartering with Bees. You discover where all the missing bees went. After speaking with their queen, they agree to come back in exchange for this. Do you appease the bees? Brace yourself for one last wish. On her deathbed, your grandmother offers you a painting that has been in the family for generations. It depicts this. Her last words to you: please hang it up in your living room. Do you hang it up? This scenario is called I before blech. A curse has been put on you. Anytime you use the word I, you involuntarily do this. From now on, do you only speak in the third person? Here's one I like to call Banned but Not Forgotten. The government has just outlawed this. A friend introduces you to the black market. Do you risk significant jail time in order to get one? Up next is One Fright Stand. If you get scared, you see ghosts for 4 hours. The spirits don't hurt you, they just do this. After watching a very terrifying horror movie, your date invites you back to their place for coffee. Do you go?
Super Split.
It's time for Real Friends. Your imaginary friend since childhood suddenly materializes as this thing. It follows you everywhere. The only way to get rid of it is to kill it. You're on your way to work. where everybody stacks up at the moment. We've reached the decisive dimension. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will be two options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin. Write an option that you think only some people would choose. Time's running out. Roar. You catch Santa Claus. Finally! He needs to keep his existence a secret, so he offers you a bribe to keep quiet. He'll either grant you the ability to identify people's perfect gift, or this. Which power do you accept from Santa? Someone's a mind reader. Well played. You didn't see that coming. Moving on. You're being placed in solitary confinement for 2 weeks. The guards allow you to take one thing with you. You can either have a 10,000-piece puzzle or this thing. Which do you take into solitary confinement? Now for something different. You're a struggling talk show personality. To keep your show going, you must get a paid sponsor. Your choices are either a hemorrhoid cream brand or this. Which sponsor do you get for your show? It all comes down to this.
I have a beef with Jim. I have a beef with Jim.
I'm Jim.
Here's a roast beef sandwich.
Thanks.
And I'll never forgive you for what you did to my father.
Double shot espresso for Karen.
It's pronounced espresso.
Get out of my sight. Small blonde roast for Paula. Small blonde roast for Paula.
Hello, welcome to the seminar. My name is Toby, and this is my ex-wife,
Lena! And together, we are about to change your lives.
That's right, Lena. I'm looking at 5 lucky people with amazing futures ahead of them.
Great! So now that the doors are securely locked, let's get down to brass tacks. How are we going to make you rich?
Simple, by unlocking your potential. The potential to invent. And as Lena said, the doors are securely locked. Kicking them can only injure you.
Now Everybody knows the best inventions solve big problems.
And to identify those big problems, we'll need to do a little market research.
On your device, you're going to receive 2 fill-in-the-blank prompts. Type in anything at all.
And voila! You've created a problem.
Now your created problems get sent to the other attendees to inspire their creative masterpieces.
So let's get to it.
We're halfway home. Quit dawdling. Time's almost up. Now look at your device. You've got somebody else's problems.
Been there.
Simply pick the one you want to solve. We're halfway there.
Let's get a move. Time's almost up. Fantastic! Now it's time to solve that problem.
That's right. This is when ideas become reality, using nothing but a pen and paper.
But we ran out of paper, so you'll have to use some cocktail napkins.
And remember, color is your friend. We're halfway home.
Uh-oh, drawing time's almost done. You are all naturals.
I was just gonna say that. Okay, so now let's bring it all home. Give it a title.
And a snazzy tagline.
Something that makes people think, hey, I really need that.
Let's go. Okay, you should be halfway done. Not to rush you, but the clock's a-ticking. Great! Now, each of you will present your creation with our amazing presentation tool.
Really sell yourself, too. This is no time to be shy.
Exactly! Now, let's see those inventions.
We got this covered. Hey, Tobes, seems as if you have a problem.
I sure do, Lena. I really need a smaller this.
That is a problem. But I think I've got just what you need. It's just a little thing called...
Oh yeah, that sounds great, but what does it look like?
Glad you asked. Point your peepers at this.
Picasso couldn't have drawn it better himself. But Lena, I'll forget about this in 5 minutes unless it has an unforgettable tagline.
Not to worry, my easily influenced friend. Soon every billboard will read this.
Whiplash!
We have witnessed pure genius.
And scene. My garden. Did you know I got into gardening? Well, I did. And it's infested. I mean, infested with this.
Then I've got something for you. It's called...
My prayers have been answered. But what's it look like?
Ready? Take a look.
That looks great!
And scene.
My spouse keeps taking my this.
Then I've got the perfect solution. Just call it...
I'm excited already. Let's see it.
Let me show you.
Neato mosquito. Now don't screw it up with some lame tagline.
Let's see it. And that's how it's done, everybody.
As I get older, I really need more this.
Well, I've got the fix. I call it...
I gotta see this.
Well, looky here.
Ah, and scene. Great job, everyone. Now, each of you has been given some money tokens. Give your largest chip to your favorite invention, your second largest to your second favorite, and so on. And those of you in the audience get a chip to invest too.
Now let's make some money.
No hurry, but that's half your time. Great! Now let's see which inventions drove people wild.
You'll need to acquire $1,000 in capital to not only fund your invention, but also net yourself a $500 funding bonus.
Invest in a successful invention and get double your money back. But if it fails, they keep your cash.
Let's see how you did. Well done.
close, but no cigar.
Ha-ching! Oh, too bad.
Way to go! That's all!
Okay, for the final round, let's switch it up a bit.
Instead of solving different problems, you'll all tackle the same problem. Oh.
And who should choose that final problem? How about you? Simply select the problem you want everyone to solve. That's half your time. Tick-tock, time's running out. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, you know the drill. Let's draw. We're halfway there.
Only a few seconds left to draw. Okay, time for titles and taglines.
We're halfway there.
Let's get a move on. Time's almost up. All right, this is your last chance to impress, so don't hold anything back. I regret that I never did this.
Well, I've got a solution. It's simply called...
Let's get artsy-fartsy.
Take a look-see.
Nice. Bring it home with a tagline.
Ready, Freddy? And scene.
regret that I never did this.
That's going around. But there's a solution. I'd like to call it.
Make my eye holes happy already.
Well, take a look, silly. Pretty cool, huh?
And scene. I regret that I never did this.
Well, I've got a solution. Just call it.
You've got my interest tingling.
Take a gander.
Look at that.
And that's how it's done, everybody.
I regret that I never did this.
Well, I've got a plate full of fixins for you. I call it.
Show me more.
Take a look.
Whoa, that's amazing. Give me that tagline.
Then take a gander here.
And scene. I regret that I never did this.
Well, I've got the solution. It's simply called.
Art me up already.
Ready? Take a look.
That's a humdinger. Now let's see that drawing. I mean tagline.
Here we go. And scene. All right, gang. Now it's time to pick your favorites, but let's raise the stakes, shall we? We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck. We're halfway there. There you go.
Good job.
Oh, too bad.
Nailed it.
Sorry, Charlie. That's it.
Congratulations. You clearly have the gift of invention.
Now for some bad news. You might have missed the print on the flyer that grants us the rights to any and all inventions created here today.
Yeah, it was on the back. Sorry.
But thanks for making us rich.
See ya.
Patently stupid.
This menu screen is a Binge Pipe exclusive. Binge Pipe is a streaming service with all your favorites, such as the reboot of the classic game You Don't Know Jack and... Did we mention You Don't Know Jack? We're definitely real.
I'm a mom.
I'm a millennial. I'm really into movies where people eat takeout food. I don't even care what the movie's about. I just feel good when I watch those scenes.
We are Binge Pipe!
Is it possible to have too much content? These new Binge Pipe programs say no.
So your kid's bike got ran over by a car. We fixed the frame, replaced the tires, and gave it a new paint job.
But how's my son?
We left him under the car because he's not a bike.
I know you're disappointed, Toby, but just because we found out Grandpa is evil doesn't mean the whole summer has to be ruined.
And then you simply place the glazed donut in between the two chocolate frosted donuts because nothing says "F off, Rick" like my signature donut sandwich.
He's a cop that doesn't play by the rules. She's also a cop that doesn't play by the rules.
Binge Pipe is pleased to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, we love you as much as our lawyers say we can.
Hi, I'm Cookie. I'll be doing the parts of the game everyone talks over. There's some really funny parts in there, by the way. I'm just saying, I mean, you can do whatever you want. 8 players? That's double the number of people who will attend Player 5's funeral. Okay, let's hit it.
Time for question 1.
First on the docket, I prefer to watch luxurious TV. If TV super producer Shonda Rhimes decided to expand her television empire with a line of luxury bathroom products, what would not be included in the Shonda Rhimes bathroom line? Olivia Pope handmade soap, Victoria Grayson wash basin, Meredith Grey porcelain bidet, or Annalise Keating shower seating? Okay, who chose what? Victoria Grayson is from the ABC drama Revenge, which is not a Shonda Rhimes production.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
This one's called For Whom the Doorbell Tolls. Knock knock. Who's there? The first person to make a knock knock joke. Mark Twain who? Oscar Wilde who? Roald Dahl who? Or William Shakespeare who? Let's see how that shook out. Aren't you glad you didn't guess banana? William Shakespeare is the first author to use the phrase, knock knock who's there, to set up a joke in recorded history. This bit is almost as good as when Hamlet contemplated why the fowl trespassed the country path.
Why don't we do it with free?
There is no hiding from masters of a very small part of the universe. And put away your tiny plastic sword. It's time for a dis or dat. I'm going to list off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a character from the original line of He-Man toys, or a failed social network launched by Google. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between He-Man or Google. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Okay, let's do it. Wave. Stratos. Core cut. Orco. It's like a human pyramid of failure. But player 1, you really dropped the ball.
actions have been taken to ensure you have a better playing experience.
Looks like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Apparently.
Perks you can only get through Binge Pipe.
I don't need you anymore.
Here we have, like lambs to the slather. If Buffalo Bill, the serial killer from Silence of the Lambs, were to run out of lotion, what lamb byproduct could he substitute into his creepy catchphrase? It rubs the castoreum on its skin, it rubs the lanolin on its skin, it rubs the shellac on its skin, or it rubs the ambergris on its skin. Hope you like what you picked. Castoreum is a secretion from a beaver's anus, commonly used as a food additive, especially to make artificial vanilla flavor. And it's your fault for getting this wrong and making us all learn that. Ambergris is whale vomit, so no. Lanolin is a fatty substance that's extracted from sheep or lamb wool, and it's used in ointments. Try this on for size. Muppet Shade. I don't really get this one, so I'm guessing it's a meme. If Kermit the Frog were sipping so much tea he needed to move to the country that leads the world in tea production, where would he move? India, but that's none of my business. China, but that's none of my business. Sri Lanka, but that's none of my business. Or Kenya, but that's none of my business. I love this part. China leads the world in tea production by 1 million metric tons. India, Kenya, and Sri Lanka are second, third, and fourth, respectively. Kermit only drinks black tea because it's not easy finding green. Round 1 is history. Numbers don't lie. Let's take a look.
Currently, player 6 is in the lead. And on the other end of the spectrum, these players are negatively affecting our averages. We have some more screws to help our targeted numbers.
Round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using them. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
You're doing so well, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Here's one I like to call the clippity-clop of anxiety. Most young people these days are terrified of celebrity horses, and who can blame them? Which of these would literally need a trigger warning? Gandalf's horse, the Lone Ranger's horse, Sheriff Woody's horse, or Roy Rogers' horse? Who picked what? I-ho, wrong answer, away! Well, nobody got this one, so let's just move on with our lives. Western film star and singer Roy Rogers was never far from his trusty horse, Trigger. Trigger even had a movie named after him, My Pal Trigger, and after falling out, the unfortunate sequel, Trigger, You Bastard.
La vie est un canard. 7.
How about this one? Where do I take these rock-blasting explosives? And uh-oh, chest strut fits lime floor.
It's time for a...
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, get ready. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what movie title it rhymes with. Go below the Far Doors Quarry. And don't let that punctuation trip you up. There's this young smuggler. In a galaxy far, far away. Alone, a space battle tale. Let's see how you did. Player 4. No, wrong, bad. Watch close. Moving right along.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Coming up next, Pits Boss. If Old Spice came out with a deodorant with an Elon Musk, what would it smell like? A freshly opened Amazon box, an unused iPhone, a brand new Tesla, or a bag of whole food produce? So who got it? Elon Musk is the CEO of Tesla Motor Company. And I, for one, welcome driverless cars because it's in cars that I'm most commonly subjected to other people's body odor. And now, a hug from Binge Pipe. Oh, gross. Why did they make me say that?
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you enjoy the expeditions of Juan Ponce de Leon, we thought you would like The Florida Project, Raising Arizona, Mystery Alaska, or Californication.
Okay, what'd you pick?
Juan Ponce de Leon was a Spanish explorer who led the first European trip to the state of Florida.
And if you'd like to see a movie about life in modern-day Florida, I recommend The Purge.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Introducing If I Only Had a Prenup. Say the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz settles down with a Tin Woman, and one day she gives birth to a pewter baby. Uh-oh, who is the father? The brass pool boy, the aluminum milkman, the wrought iron personal trainer, or the Tin Man's best friend, the Lead Man? Okay, let's take a look. I'm sure you meant well. Why don't I save you all the embarrassment? Pewter is a metal alloy, traditionally consisting of tin and lead. So yeah, it was probably the Lead Man. How could the Tin Woman break the Tin Man's heart like that? He just got it like a week ago. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Traditionally in it. I'll show you an ingredient, you tell me which dishes traditionally contain it. Bon appetit. Player 2 takes it! Excellent job, Player 2. You won. Anyone you want to thank? Too bad we don't have time.
You don't know Jack!
Okay, class, start pedaling faster. We're going up a hill now. Really push it. We're going up. Watch out! Oh God, somebody just opened their car door and we just got doored. Okay, throw yourself off the bike. Good. Now call an ambulance.
It's like pizza, but for women.
Objection! Your Honor, this witness is clearly just a tugboat in a trench coat.
I've never told anyone that before. Not even my mom, because I feel so close to you, Jennifer.
My name is Kendall.
Whoops-a-doodle.
Hey, it's your old pal Schmitty on Binge Pipe's You Don't Know Jack Oldies Radio. Our request lines are open, so if you've got a classic You Don't Know Jack commercial you'd like to hear, just send us a request in the mail and we should get it. Eventually. Things take a while to get to the right place around here. Anyway, here's a classic talk block of your favorite old You Don't Know Jack commercials.
Are you an audio engineer, animator, or just a sound effects enthusiast who wishes they had more boner sound effects in their collection? Well, you're in luck with the new 1000 Sounds Boner Collection. We've got the chubby, the little prick, the chode, the crazy ejaculator, the boner entering bullet time, the boner that takes a few seconds to struggle out of pants, the my first boner, the musical boner, the just can't get it started boner, the whipped out in public, the Rube Goldberg, the fish boner, the robot boner, the human boner that for some reason sounds like a bunch of kittens boner, and the Kevin. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Order the boner collection today and we'll throw in the giant cartoon booby collection for free.
Hi, I'm Frank Johnson.
And I'm Debbie Johnson.
And we want you to come to the Johnson Family Garage Sale. At the Johnson Family Garage Sale, we've got something for everybody. Like this complete set of Elvis commemorative plates that my wife bought, even though we have absolutely no place to put them.
Yes, and make sure to check out this absolutely never once used jet ski that my husband just had to have, even though he's completely terrified of the water.
Oh, but that's not all. We also have these African tribal masks for some reason. Not that we're African or we have ever been to Africa.
How could we have been to Africa, sweetie? You'll never leave the basement.
Well, it's not like there's anything going on in the bedroom, Debbie.
My mother was right about you. I should have married Steve.
Yeah? Well, why didn't you?
Maybe I still will.
Oh, be my guest.
Fine.
So, come on down to the Johnson Family Garage Sale.
Turn this thing off.
Fear, half-truths, bait-and-switch tactics. Why are newscast promos so sensational? And could they kill you? Tonight.
This is Schmitty, and you've been listening to You Don't Know Jack Oldies Radio.
You don't know Jack Oldies Radio.
What is Bitcoin? A modern system for an ever-changing world. An unprecedented level of sophistication. A road you follow, just to see where it goes. It's an indulgent gift you give yourself. and then return. It's a letter from an old friend. A knock on the door late at night. Who could survive all this rain? It's a song you hum to yourself while the bank teller fills the bag. It's a deer, sleek and innocent, and made of lightning. That letter from the old friend. This isn't their handwriting. It's hieroglyphics. The letter bursts into flame and you faint. You wake up in a rainy alley in London and hear a voice whisper, "The songbird is deadlier than the jackal in the right climate." You look behind you, but there's only an old woman embroidering. You run and barely make it on the last train out of the city. You arrive at a ship and sneak aboard. You sleep on coils of rope. The captain discovers you and says, "We're taking you to meet someone you wronged many years ago." But when the ship docks, you're left standing in front of your own door. This is Bitcoin. Also, the lightning deer is wearing sunglasses.
Hey, this is the Rittner family. We're unable to answer the phone right now, so leave your message after the beep and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can.